We first encounter a girl at the opening of the movie who goes by the name Clara, and she is beautiful. Although her mother had passed away, she was still blessed with a lovely family that included her father, younger brother, and older sister. And they had a happy life together in the past. On Christmas Day, Clara's father presents gifts to each of his children. Upon opening her gift bag, Clara discovers an egg-shaped box. It has a completely distinct appearance and is made of metal. Clara attempted to open it but was unable because it requires a key to operate. In the same egg-shaped box, which belonged to her mother, she finds a note. In that letter, she also stated that you will find anything you want in this egg. The father of Clara then shows up. Clara is told to be ready. We're heading to a party. Clara is assisted in getting ready by her older sister. And they leave to celebrate. Clara had no interest in going to the parties. However, she was thrilled at the prospect of attending this party because the man who constructed the egg-shaped box, to whose house they were traveling, was her favorite. Upon arriving, Clara approaches the man in hopes of getting some information from him on this egg. Or he might offer her the egg-shaped box's key. Clara is now looking for that egg creator. She turns to face him and asks, "Can you give me the key to this egg?" He continues, "My daughter. I did not create the key to this egg. Without any reason, I had prepared it for your mother. She was an ideal woman. I had never seen a woman with such intelligence before." Hearing that, Clara then felt very good. That man then makes his way onto the stage. He says, "I've set up some games for the kids. Are you willing to know?" The children then get really enthusiastic. That man claims that he has set the strings everywhere. Every child's name appears on each string. All they have to do is use their name to follow a string. What will you ultimately be awarded? It's a gift for Christmas. All of the kids get thrilled and start looking for the thread bearing their name. Soon, Clara also locates her string. She starts to follow it and moves forward. It's a longer string. And walking with it, Clara reaches a frozen forest. It appeared to be a magical realm. The tree, where the string ends, was starting to get lighter. It intrigues Clara excessively. Then Clara looks forward and notices the egg-shaped box's key is dangling there that she desired. However, a mischievous rat shows up there before she gets the key. And it took that key and ran away. Clara starts to chase behind it as well. While Clara chases after that rat, she spots a dummy along the road. That idiot is staring at you seriously. Clara begins to touch it to see if it is a real person or a dummy. Subsequently, that real person opens his eyes. He starts walking in a different direction. Clara begins to pursue him as well. He says to her furiously, "You will stop here. This is not the place for you to step in." However, Clara says, "I have to leave. My key has been taken by a rat." The man wearing the security guard uniform asks her, "Key? What is your name?" Clara responds, "Hello, my name is Clara." The security guard kneels before Clara, saying, "Oh princess." He says, "You've finally arrived." Clara inquires, "What are you doing?" "I am not the person you are picturing. I am not your princess." "You are a princess," says the guard. "Your mother is queen here. Her daughter will undoubtedly be referred to as our princess. And I am the leader of this land with a strong connection to it." Then Clara is overjoyed. First and foremost, she believes it is all part of the game. She is also becoming agitated, saying, "Okay. I am your princess. Will you carry out my instructions?" "Yes, princess," says the captain. Princess says, "Come with me and help me find that rat. I require a key." Then Clara and the captain start figuring out the rat together. While walking, Clara notices a rat. After getting from the horse, Clara pursues it. Then a giant rat appears. And he flees, taking Clara with him. The life of Clara is then saved by the captain. Clara journeys with the captain through the forest as they approach the castle, where the queen, her mother, reigned. Everyone bends down in front of the Clara princess as soon as they realize she is approaching. And they give her a warm greeting. Clara also catches a peek at her mother's picture. She was also making an appearance because she is this kingdom's queen. The captain also presents Clara to the other people. There is also a lady known as Sugar Plum Fairy. She addresses Clara politely. She says, "Our queen moved from here a long time ago. She is your mother. Where is she?" Clara clarifies that she passed away several years ago. All the people present are depressed there. Clara is startled to realize how far she has come. Sugar Plum then tells her, "You shouldn't be surprised. Your mother was a native of this magical place as well." She says again, "Don't be startled. This enchanted location has special meaning for your mother as well. We also welcome you to our enchanted realm." But Clara tells her, "No. I'm going to have to go. Father will be waiting for me." Sugar Plum says, "How dear and innocent you are. Let me tell you a secret. The time in your own world is the slowest until you are in this realm. That no one will notice because you have left the area. Come along with me. I'll get you ready just like my queen. You will look stunning." She brings Clara with her. She has the entire princess appearance. When the giant rat is addressed between them, Sugar Plum informs Clara that this kingdom is separated into 4 parts. "Our ruler was your mother and she was our queen. I also serve as the head of one of the 4 parts. However, one of the 4 components separated. And they construct their own kingdom. This is the kingdom where you encountered the rat-like monster. The 4th portion of the kingdom has been divided. Nobody goes there from here. Clara is having a great time right now. Because Sugarplum is a sweetheart. Clara, she says, come. I take you to different places. How does each region of this kingdom appear? The snowflakes was used to depict one section. The flowers signified a different part. The sweets represented the 3rd part. Sugarplum was the runner of that land. The 4th component is represented by the mouse monster. There are those who cause harm to the kingdom's remaining 3 components. And we keep our distance from them. Then, one by one, everyone's story is told. When there is the turn of that land which is represented by the rats, it appears to be a horrifying scene. It appears that the people of that land are evil. Sugarplum brings Clara with her. She says while showing a machine that it was made by your mother, our queen. So that we can be shielded from that section of the property, but we don't have the key that turns it on. As a result, we are unable to turn it on. When Clara realizes that the same key will be used in this machine, which is for her egg box, she says, Sugarplum. It is the same key that a mouse stole from me. And I went after it. Then Sugarplum exclaims, it's fantastic. Your mother, our queen, also overprotected us. She is put on a dress and remarked, now it's your turn. Defend us as you take the key from the rat. Clara travels with the captain to that section of the kingdom. However, she has fallen into a pit on the way. Captain makes every effort to get her out of the pit. She plunges into the pit's depths. She ends up in a camp. There were numerous clowns around who were harassing and mocking her. Clara notices the key hanging there, which she desires. She wants to grab it, but a mature lady appears and she is dressed up like a clown. She takes the key. Then Clara pushes a lever. And that mature lady falls into a pit. She had left the key there. Captain then arrives, evading the clowns. They both leave, taking the key with them. Mother Ginger commands the rat, bring that key to her right away. But Clara had handed Sugarplum the key to get into the palace. They had also used the key to unlock the machine. It begins to emit ultraviolet light. The gadget then animates the toy soldiers that appear. They turn to Sugarplum and proclaim her as queen. Clara is perplexed as to why she is referred to as queen. Sugarplum tells Clara, you're still young. You have no clue that when your mother left this realm, the entire burden of the kingdom was placed on my shoulders. How did I keep my kingdom safe? Isn't this my right now? I have a chance to be queen. Then she imprisons Clara, the captain, and the other 2 lands leaders. When Clara is imprisoned, she recalls how she unlocked the egg box using the key. When she opens the egg box, all she finds is a music box. Clara examines the music box glass and takes notes. It will be in the box which is your requirement, it states. Looking at her, Clara realizes. This is entirely my fault. I can do whatever I want. She becomes eager after that and attempts to flee. Clara and the captain have come outside. They notice Sugarplum heading to the same area of the land with her warriors. The state is symbolized by a rat. Then a little rat emerges and tells Clara and the captain everything in an unpredictable manner. Because they were aware that the facts of Sugarplum were in front of them. And they will stand with her. And asks Clara to move to that machine. Because Clara could take any action using that machine. Captain now travels to the world where Sugarplum is also gone. Going there, Captain tells Mother Ginger the truth. That Sugarplum is on its way to attack us. Then she prepares her clowns to battle Sugarplum's warriors. On the other side, Clara had likewise turned off the machine. So the energy of Sugarplum can be seized. Now Sugarplum ties that Mother Ginger together. She tells her, I will also turn you into one of your clowns. And she had to use the machine's laser light to hit that lady. She may then be transformed into a clown. But Clara has changed its direction to Sugarplum. As Sugarplum activates the machine, so it may turn on the old lady. However, those lights directly move towards her. She also transformed into a clown. Sugarplum's soldiers begin to end with her transformation into clowns. Clara had saved all of the other kingdoms. So everyone encouraged her even more and she unveiled the actual face of Sugarplum in front of them. And the country, which they considered an enemy, was not destructive. She ascends to the position of queen of them. They are all quite fond of her. They all begin to proclaim to her, we are all delighted that you are our princess. Will you be with us indefinitely? Clara responds, no. I'll have to leave. In that realm, there is my nice family who has been waiting for me. So everyone bids her farewell in sadness. Captain returns to the same location where Clara was dropped off. It means passing through the same tree. Then Clara returns to her own world in a short length of time. Then she runs upon the same eggbox craftsman who devised the game. He did this so that Clara may visit that dimension. The intriguing thing is that this eggbox creator desired the same. As a result, Clara may triumph in the realm created by her mother. It indicates Clara's mother created the enchanted realm. And Clara is beaming with pride. Clara then travels to his father. They are ecstatic and also dance. The film ends happily with this scene.